Say what again? Y'all know where this shirt comes from? Yeah, you know, if you know, you know. Right now, what I'm doing is a Stephen King book review. It's Holly! I know it's been a while since I did a review, but hey, I've been busy. You know, I've watched a few reviews of this book, and let me just say, there's absolutely no excuse for a video book review to last longer than 10 minutes. What are you people doing out there? If I see one, I don't even bother because you know it's all just rambling bullshit. Who has time for that? Which is why I'll keep this one short. Holly is Stephen King's latest book as of this date. It clocks in at 446 pages, which is manageable. As I've read and watched people complain about King's political views, this one is no different. He is a democratic socialist who hates anything Republican, which is truly strange for a rich person. He will put his Trump jabs in whenever possible with this book and with every subsequent book from here on out. You just have to get over it. Who cares? I mean, really. Whenever I read one, I go, oh, there he goes again, that fooler. Y'all, you have to get over it. This story takes place in 2021 during the height of COVID, and it just so happens that he makes Holly a vaxxer, double vaxxer, whatever, and she turns a cautious eye toward any and all anti-vaxxers. Okay, so we all know those type of people on both sides, and again, you just have to get over it. Y'all act like Holly is a real person. So these political subjects go on for about the first third of the book, and then it dies down a bit. When we finally get into the meat of the story, the plot line is basically pretty simple. An old couple, both college professors, are kidnapping people by pretending that one of them is hurt. The old Uncle Ted method. Once captured, they lock them up in their basement, then kill them, and then eat their organs because they think human organs will rejuvenate their aging organs. This is revealed within the first 50 pages, so it's not really a spoiler. Holly Gibney from the Mr. Mercedes trilogy and other books gets involved in the investigation, trying to figure out who's taking these people. She brings Jerome and his sister Barbara along for the ride, who are both involved in their own little subplots, which is not necessary to the story, but adds a certain kind of flavor to it. Now for spoilers! Why I rate this a little lower than most. Since we're dealing with the bona fide cannibals, Stephen King waters down the details, if he gives them at all. Why? I probably know why. It's because the publishing industry is soft as shit. The big publishers don't and won't publish hardcore sex and violence anymore, even though you can find it in most Netflix and Hulu movies. And they wonder why reading is down. I don't know. But I won't get into a full-blown rant about this. I'll just say for all you aspiring writers out there of horror and crime fiction, write good prose, omit the details, and you'll be traditionally published. But you can bet your sweet ass I won't sell out like that. I don't need the money, so I don't give a shit about their little rules. If you want to read two pretty good novels with all the gory sexual details in it, then might I suggest these two little gems. The first is The Religion. Second is Black Mountain. Okay, now moving on. Now back to Holly. The old cannibal couple are not supernatural. If you are waiting for the big reveal, it won't come. I was really hoping they were a kind of vampire that had to feed on humans to survive. Kind of like the True Knot in Dr. Sleep. and that they were somehow tied to the Dark Tower world. Unfortunately, none of that is true. They're just ordinary, fucked up, old fucking cannibals. As you may know, King has been lambasted about his endings. Under the Dome and The Outsider, as examples, were weak as hell. But this one was pretty decent. Holly ends up in the cage in the basement, and how she escapes is pure fun. But I'll save that one for you. So the question remains, will there be more Holly Gibney? You can bet your sweet ass there will be. Holly will be a reoccurring character, whether you like it or not, in many novels to come. I'm afraid King is leaning more toward this crime fiction thing rather than his usual stuff. What we have here is a female Harry Bosch, with a whole series yet to come. My rating for Holly, a 7 out of 10. Victor Wolf, out.